We're at Nationals. We made it. It's very early in the morning. Also, can you see that plane in the background? It's so sick. We're up in Lincoln, Nebraska. We just did check in. It's pretty early. I couldn't even tell you what time. But we got up here a little after 6 a.m. So, first impressions are that we're super out of place. I mean, the cars up here are just insane. Really tough competition. But I'll kind of show you what we're doing. So we've got just it's tough to mesh right now. Scooters, trailer, cars already been teched. We've got some contingency stickers we're putting on. And we've also got some stickers we've got to put on our journal. Just so many stickers. So one of them being that Scca sticker up front. We've got some window decals. So, Dan, what are your first impressions of Nationals?
We're figuring it out.
Yeah.
We unprepared, late to the game, but we're gonna be okay.
Yeah. So we've already got some pointers for next year, I think. Mainly, we should really get here a day in advance because they've got like a test and tune course you can do that you can get better paddock space. I mean, just we're really like showing our noob status today. But I mean, you can't really ask for a better morning. It's super gorgeous. It's gonna get really hot today, but I'll take some video of like some other cars out here and we'll play it by ear. But I think Dan's waiting for my help for stickering, so I'll be right back. Dan, what contingencies did we sign up for?
We have Hawk, iBlock, and Falcon tires. So we have the iBlock springs on our MCS coilovers, Hawk pads on our Brembo brakes, and then obviously the RT660s.
Oh yeah. Starting to look way more professional than we actually are.
Except when you put the kit on, then it looks just like a
Scooter gang. Yeah. Okay. We're about to work. It's nice they have scooter parking for our scooters and stuff, but we're about to work heat one. What, corner 3 and 4?
I think I'm 3. I don't know where you're at.
Yeah, I think I'm 4. So, I don't know. First time doing this, so we're about to check in and work and see how it goes. So, see you in a bit. Alright, just got in with our work assignment. So, we were working west today. Seemed pretty fast. It seemed straightforward. Obviously, I was stuck on corner 4 of it, so I could really only get like a good take on like that part of the course. But when I was trying to like get a good idea of where cars were messing up, it seems like people are just kind of pushing wide, and there's just like a lot of slaloms here that could probably be tricky. So obviously walking towards Dan now, so I'll see what he thinks. But so far, good day. I mean, it's not too hot yet, so.
Takeaways?
What is that? Oh, my Instagram. Oh yeah. I mean, that corner there, people were just pushing wide.
Yeah. My biggest takeaway? We're gonna rub with all of our cameras.
We're gonna rub?
And our poke. Yeah, we're gonna rub for sure. We need to adjust something.
Okay. Yeah, Patrick DNF'd over there.
Oh, he did? Yeah, I saw him go wide.
He pushed too wide, yeah, outside the course. That's my, I mean, so I think just like take that corner and then the back side of that, it's like a 2 apex turn over there.
Okay.
So
this, you want to pick up speed coming out of this little mini slalom here, but then people push wide in this turn too. So
okay.
Just try to get your skid slowed down enough to stay close to that cone and backside back.
I saw some people tried to carry through that turn out there without braking.
Yeah.
But it seemed like the people that looked fastest would tap the brakes just slightly going into the backside into that last turn. And that last slalom was fast. It seemed like people, it sounded like people were accelerating all the way through it.
I don't know what we're going to do.
Okay. So we got time to kill now. So we don't run until E3, and that was only E1. So I think we'll probably walk around with some cars, game plan the car like Dan said. See what to do next. Okay. We're getting ready to grid. So Dan is checking the torque on the tires. I am gonna start airing up these. Okay, we're in grid. We're about 3 minutes out. I don't know if you can hear me, but I feel like I don't know the course well enough. So we'll see how it goes. But best of luck. 3 runs each.
The Audi TT Yokohama is here. These were the 3 cars, 3 drivers with SDH lady. SDH ladies, it's going to be a small class, but it is a whole bunch of time. That is Rutger and the gap now 8/10 of a second of a Gwen. We'll see Gwen once again the second driver. There goes a whole bunch of cones. Tracy Lewis transported DNF, so Tracy with cones, 1 cone on her first run, still her fastest. 3 cones on run 2 and a DNF, so the Mod Squad Garage Mustang having issues.
Okay, day 1 on the books. I think both of us are like we are really we had high hopes at one point in the day. I think Dan ended up getting the best time out of the 2 of us, which
Not best raw time, but you picked up a cone on your best run.
okay. So I guess best time with cones accounted for, Dan secured us 17th out of like 35. So we're we maybe shot us in the ass thinking we wanted top 50 because that's like right around there. But we're both, I think, a bit disappointed because we think the grip changes that we made, the suspension changes we made earlier this week are like really affecting our rear end grip. We were both feeling on the car, the rear end just like giving out regularly, kind of pushing us wide into turns. So now we're kind of trying to figure out what we do. So one option is that we could completely release the rear sway bar, assuming that'll drop the tires down and give us some more rear end grip around turns. Or we could backen up the stiffness we put into the front sway bar earlier this week. So interesting enough, we thought we would have camber issues or like rubbing issues, but that wasn't the cause today, or at least I didn't feel any rubbing. Did you feel rubbing?
Nope, felt
yeah.
good.
So anywho, so we'll probably end up trying to do something today before the day ends, that way we don't have to do it early in the morning. So new course tomorrow, longer course, more technical, so hopefully one of us can make up some time there, because how nationals works is it's 3 runs per course and you add your best time per course to get like a total time, and that's what you're judged on. So we still have a chance to drop in the ranks. I mean, I guess get a better rank overall to hopefully get trophy. So that's that, I think. Anything else to add?
Nope.
Okay. That's that. So we'll update you tomorrow.
Bye.
Okay, I made Dan go eat his feelings for me to get a snow cone. So now we've done that, we've decided we're just gonna take the rear sway bar off.
We'll see how it feels once we stiffen up the front. If we then are pushing real bad, we will either drop the sway bar in the rear, go to a V6 sway bar, or maybe even no sway bar if we're feeling froggy. Probably not smart.
Yeah, so
or just go back one setting softer on the front sway bar off.
yeah, our buddy Keith unconnect the end links and see if that helps. So no idea. We're kind of just gonna do anything we can to get some better improvement. So get working on that. Okay, rear sway bar is out. Wasn't too hard to do after we got the car up on some jack stands and such, but who knows? We'll see if this helps. So oh God. That beard. What are you standing on, Dan?
Oh, there's a box. Oh, no.
Oh God! Oh God! I'm recording now. Ah!
Okay, we got it. Scooter gang, scooter gang, scooter gang.
Oh Jesus! Hello, day 2 nationals. We just got done working our heat 1, so that was a bunch of KMT cars, and as you can see in the background, there's still cars running. But today's course is much longer. I think our times yesterday were like in the low 50s. Today's course is like low 80s, so much longer, a little more technical. But we've got some time to kill, so Dan and I will probably go back to the car and do like a good once over, make sure everything's squared away, and then come over to grid at some point. So we'll keep you guys updated. It's a beautiful day out here in Lincoln, so we'll see you guys soon. Okay, we're running now. I just did my first. I ran like an 82 something, which felt good, but there's so much speed I can get out there, so we're gonna try to improve on that. Dan's in the car now, so getting ready to go. Car feels a lot better than it did yesterday with the removal of the rear sway bar, but obviously that's not going to be a permanent fix. But for now, it'll do. But hey, at least she looks good. So, entrance is right there.
Starting 13, which means workers. Check in flag is up and waving steadily. So workers. Time to check in for heat 4 as the human game of Frogger will begin shortly. Hardy, 83.3, finds
All right, nationals in the books. We fixed the suspension stuff well enough to feel better today, but we still ended up only 18th and 19th respectively out of, I think, around 35 cars. So didn't quite hit our mark on top 50%, but I mean, for having just a pure garbage day yesterday, I don't feel awful about it. So we're in impound right now. I'll kind of show you the cars sitting around, but so after you run, all these cars just kind of sit in impound. You'll see it's just Mustang after Mustang after Mustang, with a few Camaros dialed in, but not a terrible day all around. Dan beat me by 0.7 seconds overall, so I don't know.
Are they doing trophies right now? Because we don't need to be here for this. Obviously.
He's not wrong. No trophies for us, but hey, there's always next year. So, okay, Lincoln, Scca Solo Nationals in the books. We got what, 18th and 19th overall.
Out of, I think it's like 33.
Out of 33. I like to think of 35 as the number, but it was eventual 33. So, I mean, not a good showing from us. I think yesterday with our suspension troubles kind of shot us in the ass, and we made up some ground today with the adjustments we made, but this just wasn't enough. So, still glad we went. We learned a lot.
Yeah.
So we'll know a lot for next year going into it. I mean, stiff competition. I think most of the cars here, I mean, every car that was here was definitely outpowering us and had some really solid setups. So, good. Dan and I decided to get some quick disc golf in while we're up here in Lincoln at a private course tour. What it was called? Something. Beelsloff. So, if anyone plays disc golf out there, highly recommend. It's private. It's like $5 a round, just like a donation system to help them keep the course well maintained. But thank you all for watching, and we'll catch you next time.